Hello Scorpio, welcome to Aries Moon Arcana. I'm Kaya and I'm going to be doing a video for you guys for a general tarot reading for August 2020. That's the plan. I'm just cleansing your cards right now. Hopefully this resonates with you. If it does, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. And if it does not resonate with you at all, check your moon, rising, Venus signs, or just check out anybody else on YouTube because there's tons of tarot readers and they're all awesome. All right, if you're returning, you know I usually do things a certain way. I'm doing it a little bit differently this time just because, you know, I get bored and I want to change it up. So we're going to just be doing clarifiers a little bit differently, and I'm going to be starting with the Fountain Tarot deck because I love it so very much. So yeah, I want to check in with you guys for August 2020. What's going on? I want to know all about how you guys are doing. Maybe I can help you with some messages or something cool like that. That's the goal. So let's find out what you guys need to know. And yeah, comment if this resonates because I just love like hearing from people I'm energetically aligned with because it's super fun. I like that feeling very, very much. So let's get it on, Scorpio. We got the Hermit, the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Tower. Wow, these are heavy ass cards. I think you may be, I mean, in true Scorpio fashion, I'm getting the saying, not taking any shit, which, I mean, what else is new? I've probably said that in every single one of your videos in the past anyway, but that Knight of Swords and that Seven of Swords, you're not having it anymore. You're not, you know, there may be some trauma that you experience, maybe some sort of deceit has happened with that Seven of Swords. That always makes me think that there's some sort of betrayal. But you're on your own right now. You want to be on your own. You want to be healing. You're not going to put up with this kind of behavior anymore or anything that hurts you anymore. I see you making some big, deep, heavy changes, but it's going to have, you know, you got to really go within and be on your own in order to see all that stuff. But I see this more, it looks like it could be like really devastating and dark, but I actually see it more like strengthening. I see it more like you guys are becoming stronger and just like putting certain things out of your life and not letting certain behaviors and attitudes and words like come to you anymore in terms of maybe it's relationships. It could be with a job, it could be with a family member, somebody you live with, you know, it really could be anything. But you're just not taking shit anymore. There's just some stuff that you were hurt by, and at this point in your life, you're like, you fucked up, I'm out. You're just cutting ties, I feel like. You're making some serious boundary changes in terms of who you're gonna allow in. You're just not taking any shit, Scorpio. Again, once again, but even more so, because you know, you can be, some people are born that way. I was kind of born that way, not taking any shit. But sometimes people have to, you know, develop it over time. And I feel like you're strengthening that part of yourself in August. And with that Tower card, I don't want you to worry that there's a big Tower moment coming to you. I think this is more like part of your story and more just like something that's in the back of your mind. You're sick of Tower moments. You're sick of like big, drastic, horrible, dramatic, painful things happening to you. It's more like you know, I like to look at the Tower like you're reconstructing your ego. So it's like the destruction, but it's like reconstruction is how I like to look at it. And I think that you're just changing these parts of yourself. You're changing this ego part of yourself. Yeah, the Fool, Judgment, Nine of Swords reversed, Four of Swords. It's just corroborating exactly what I'm saying. So you want a new, you know, you want this new outlook. You want to be able to kind of invigorate your sense of like innocence and excitedness about the world and not look at everything in such a bleak, drab, gray, dark way. You really want to be able to kind of, you know, meet someone new and feel excited again, or just feel hope in your world, because I'm feeling like you weren't feeling that way and now you're really like ready to make that change. Judgment Day, man, you're like, it's coming. You're making this change. You're done with the anxiety. You want to be able to lay in your bed and rest and relax. Four of Swords energy rather than Nine of Swords energy. You want to be able to sleep your way through the night and not be woken up by thoughts of, you know, pain and hurt and betrayal and just ruminating, because you know, Scorpios have a hard time letting go, and it makes it very difficult to sleep a lot of the time, because you'll wake up in the middle of the night and it's the thing that just keeps replaying in your mind over and over and over again, and it just hurts you. You just get hurt over and over and over again every time you think about it. It's really deep in there. Scorpios feel things extremely intensely and extremely deeply, and I think you just are like, I want to avoid making this mistake in the future. And by mistake, I just mean letting people fuck with you. You know what I mean? And like I said, I don't think that it's very common for people to be able to fuck with Scorpios. But at the same time, if you gain the trust of a Scorpio, they will trust you completely. And it's very possible to do very damaging things to a Scorpio whose trust has been gained. So, you know, and that's what makes it all the more painful when things do happen. It's because it happened from someone that you really, truly trusted. And that's a fucking problem. That's not okay. And it makes you like, well, I guess trusting people isn't on the menu for me. But you want to regain that. You really want that fool energy to come in. You're making changes. You're saying Judgment Day, it's all like the reckoning is coming, and you're hoping for some karma. I'm feeling like there might be some instant karma for people that betrayed you, or you're watching the karma unfold, which might be starting to kind of like develop or like improve your trust in the universe and just trust in like the way that the world works. Because sometimes when bad things happen to us, it just doesn't make any fucking sense until we see that, like, yeah, the universe agrees. Like, yeah, this was unacceptable, and now the karma's being doled out. And it's kind of hard to get over things while waiting for that to happen. So I think you've been kind of on the mend, but there's some sort of karma that comes through to someone that betrayed you. And I think that that's going to help you sleep at night. Because it's not like you want the person back if it's an ex. You know what I mean? It's not like that. You just want to see them. I don't want to say suffer, because it's not really a revenge thing. It's really because Scorpios always get the bad rep for being revengeful, if that is a word. But I think it's more just that it's not that you want them to hurt. You want them to understand what it is that they did to you. You want them to understand the pain that's been caused, so that because you assume, right, as a Scorpio, that if somebody understands the pain that they've caused, the first thing they're going to do is set out to fix that problem, because that's a problem. If you're hurting people left and right, that's a problem that needs to be addressed absolutely immediately, prioritized above all else. So we just, you know, as Scorpios, we just assume if you point out to someone how much they're hurting you, they're going to change it instantly. And it's like really hard to accept when that's not the case, because it doesn't make any fucking sense to us, because we try every single day to be a better fucking person. We don't just sit around enjoying life. We're not like the Leos of the world. I gotta be honest, you know? And if you're a Leo with Scorpio placements, that makes it even more complex, but it's just a matter of like, we really, every single day, we're, you know, it's almost like we're not good enough until we are, like, we have the confidence, but we want to be better every single day. So it's not that we're not good enough. I didn't mean to say it like that. It's just that we want to live up to our own standards of other people and of ourselves. So I'm seeing some karma coming in that can really help release some of this pain. We get the Queen of Swords reversed. We get Justice reversed. 8 of Swords reversed. And there's the 7 of Swords reversed now. So, yeah, I feel like you've been pissed. You've been real pissed. You've learned a lot, because Scorpios learn a lot from everything that they go through, especially painful experiences. For a while there, the justice was not coming through. The karma was not coming through, but I'm seeing it. It's like mirrored here with the Judgment card. So I am seeing them working together, but it's made you kind of cold and like callous to other people, but it's starting to heal. And I do think that there's an apology on its way, actually, with that 7 of Swords reversed, because that came up in the first spread, right? So that's the first, like, this is where this whole thing came from. You now being like, I'm not taking your shit anymore. You fucked up. Bye-bye. Until karma rectifies this, you need to get the fuck out of my life. And I see it coming all the way, filtering through. This person is going to apologize, or at least feel guilty and want to absolve themselves. Fuck you. But I think you've kind of pulled the wool from over your own personal eyes, and you're really seeing like, you know what? I don't accept. I don't want to hear it. I don't care. You fucked up. And so sure, I guess I'll forgive you, which means not being actively angry at you all the time, but like, we're not cool. none of this is made cool until karma can really fix what's going on, or this person can somehow fix it. But sometimes the damage is done so strongly that the person can't fix it. You know what I mean? There's just, if there's too much poison in the well, there's nothing you can do but die of dehydration. So I feel like this person maybe poisoned the well one too many times. I don't know why they would fucking do it in the first place, especially if they're the ones drinking out of it too, dumbasses. But yeah, there's too much poison. You're not gonna forgive, but that's okay. You don't need to forgive. I don't know why everybody is so obsessed with forgiveness, but I don't think forgiveness comes last. Forgiveness comes last. It's like the thing that happens after you're not experiencing the trauma or the pain anymore, and then you get to a point, it's like you can forgive if you're lucky. It's not something that should come first or that you should try to force on yourself. It's like putting the cart before the horse. I do not believe in forgiveness until it is like earned or enough time has gone by. So no one is saying you need to forgive anybody, certainly not me, because that's just not how it works. And if somebody's trying to push you into forgiving them because they don't want to deal with the responsibility and the repercussions of their actions, you should stop talking to them, because I don't fucking like that shit. That's some narcissistic bullshit right there. Because you should be allowed and able to move on at your own fucking pace and forgive the way you need to forgive. So I see you not forgiving them, and I see that being perfectly fucking okay. I don't care how it feels to them. That's not the point right now. I'm talking about y'all. Ace of Cups reversed. 7 of Coins reversed. 6 of Wands reversed. Yeah, you got a little bit of a ways to go here. 5 of Wands reversed. And then the 5 of Swords. Yeah, your victory is coming. You know what I mean? You're gonna have it. It's just gonna be a little bit delayed. I think you're gonna be, you know, like I said, you're not taking any more shit. So you've now set the boundary. You're not dealing with the person that betrayed you anymore, thank God. But now you've got some healing to do, right? You've got some healing to do. You've got emotional healing that needs to be done. You've got to be patient with yourself. I know you tend to get impatient because you want to be over it now because it hurts to think about. I understand. But the victory is going to be a little bit delayed. And I think this person is still going to be pushing for a reconciliation or an absolution. And you're like, like I said, you're that King of Swords, that Queen of Swords reversed. You're like, stop pushing me. I don't need any of this shit. I'm going to fucking do this when I'm ready, when I'm good and ready, and I don't want to hear it from you. And then 5 of Swords is like the energy of you kind of overcoming all of this stuff and just like walking away from them and being like, yeah, fine. I'm over it. I don't necessarily forgive you, but I'm over it. So that's as good as you're going to hear from me. You know what I mean? And you're just going to walk away from it and you're going to feel a lot better because you're going to have gone through all of this process in an honest and true way. And you're not going to have given in to apologies, because this is for the Scorpios who have dealt with somebody that has kept doing the same thing over and over again. This isn't for the Scorpios who, like, you know, somebody said something kind of mean without thinking about it and then you're like cutting them out of your life. That's not really what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the deeper shit. The really painful stuff that kept happening. So yeah, you've got some healing to do, but hey, what else is new? But you're on the right path. I like the not accepting the apology thing. I like the not forgiveness thing. I'm all about it. I think that's totally fine. You should be angry as long as you need to be. Indulge that anger until it feels like it's ready to release, because you're the only one that's going to know that it's ready to release. And you will do it when you're ready. Scorpios are known for rising from the ashes as the phoenix. And, you know, that comes because you're being really fucking honest with yourself about how you're feeling throughout every step of the process. I think that's the only way you can get to a really honest point where you're actually truly over it. So yeah, I see a lot of good things in the future. You're just going to be going through a lot of like, fuck off and waiting for karma. You're like, you can't fix this. Karma's got to fix this. Karma's the only thing that's going to make me feel like you actually really understand what you've done to me. So I see some karma coming in for you. I see some apologies coming in for you, but I just don't see you giving a shit. And that's totally fine. So yeah, so that's what I have to say for you, Scorpio. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, if you liked it, please subscribe, share, like, and comment, and all that good stuff. If you know a Scorpio that needs to hear this message, send them my way. Hi, how's it going? And then I guess that's it. So yeah, I'll just see you guys next week for your love reading. Thank you, Scorpio. See you later. Bye.